Now, the unrest and looting of the past week unearthed some deep-rooted socio-economic challenges faced by millions of South Africans. Poverty was allegedly one of the major drivers of the chaos that was experienced in the past week. A non-profit organization based in Soweto has started assisting families with food parcels. My colleague Ziniko Mhlaba is joining us from Kliptown, where volunteers have gathered to distribute food parcels in and around that community. Ziniko, while cleanup operations are continuing, it appears that Good Samaritans have come to the aid of residents there.
That's right, Ntlantla. That's exactly what these volunteers are doing here in Kliptown in Soweto. We're not far from Kliptown Square, which is famously known after famously named after the struggle veteran Dr. Walter Sisulu. There's a RDP houses community. That's where most young people, most elderly people who are not working, who are engraved by unemployment are staying. Well, from the past week, we saw thousands and thousands, actually millions of South Africans struggling to find or to get access to essential food items, as many shops were looted. This organization has taken time out today to try to mobilize whatever resources they can get so that they can be able to assist these families. I'm joined now by one of the volunteers who's going to tell us about what they are doing today. As you saw earlier on, we spoke to the founders and the leaders of this foundation. Now, I'm going to be talking to one of the volunteers who has taken time out of her busy schedule to come and assist here. Sawubona, ngicela usitshele wena ukuthi yini ekwenze ukuthi namhlanje uthatha isikhathi sakho uzosiza ugogo lana nomkhulu ngalama food items.
Okay, ngiyabonga bhuti wami sanibonani. Igama lami Stella Sitho, ngiyiphathi nami yeKasi Hero Foundation. Namhlanje senza iMandela Day mara siqala namhlanje until tomorrow. Sidistributela abogogo, sithole ingubo ezi97 from ama donors. So sidistributela abogogo ingubo nama food parcel nama veg. So kahle kahle into esenzayo kuKasi Hero sinceda abantu, and then ngama Tuesdays sinama soup kitchen, then kukhona nala sinceda khona abantu ngama wheelchairs. Ziningi izinto esizenzayo la umuntu asokola khona afuna usizo ukuthi eza ukuthi siyakwazi ukuthi simsize. So nami ngiwi youth unemployed engasebenzi, so yiko ngivele nga decide ukuthi ngcono ngijoine ngizo volunteer ngenze something ngesikhathi sami ngenzele umphakathi wami.
Okay, thank you very much, my sister. So, and I'm going to step out of the frame now so that Tshegofatso can give you live visuals of these volunteers doing what they do best. As you can see, they're handing over food parcels there. If you can look closely into those food parcels, you'll see that the vegetables, there's a blanket, there's a bag of meals. These are very essential food items, and it's going to last them for about a week or a month or so. As you saw, that many retail shops were struggling to keep stock because actually they had nothing that was left after the unrest we experienced here in South Africa, especially in Soweto and in some areas in Phoenix, KwaZulu-Natal, and some townships here, such as townships, such as Phosphorus and Tembisa. I'm going to ask Tshegofatso to get closer to one of the beneficiaries here. We're going to speak to just to get a sense of how they are feeling about receiving these food parcels. Let me talk to ugogo lana. Mama ngiyaxolisa nje ukucrasha uZiniko kwaMhlaba lo from Newzroom Afrika. Ngicela usitshele ukuthi uzizwa kanjani ngale sipho ositholayo namhlanje kulabantu beKasi Foundation.
Oh, I'm so glad, because today I can say thank you I'll thank the Kasi Hero and I'll thank my son, because every time I say we don't get nothing, the old people, but thanks a lot. God is there for everything. God bless you people. Do it for other people again. Yes, you mustn't do it because I am weak today because I lost my sister.
Okay, how bad is the situation inside your own household right now? And how far is this going to go in terms of assisting you and the families?
You know that, but what can we do, God? We must say thank you for this, God gave us.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. I'm going to speak to another recipient here, umama. Mama Sawubona, ngicela usitshele ukuthi wena njengoba uthola lezi zinto oyithola namhlanje how bad was the situation endlini, isimo ekhaya sinjani, nokuthi mhlambi indlala imphethe kanjani.
Hey bantwana bami, indlela enisebenze ngayo kwangoku nje namhlanje bendingayazi bandawuthuze ndidibanise ipapa ndiyidibanise nantoni. Nisebenzile, ndinovuyo endinalo, ndinabantwana abancinci abazukulwane nabo bandombethe. Ndixakiwe ngonje kumandi, nindikhulule namhlanje, ndizawulala ndidlile nam ndifane nabanye abantu. Ndithi enkosi uThixo zabe nani, asibekele noNdibuko othe wabona uba kukho apho kunzima khona, asikuke uNdibuko. Siyabulela nani ngobukho benu apha nonke, sithe sonwaba sahlutha. Ze ningasikhohlwa, nimane nihlala nisenza njengoba nenzile.
Mama, sibonile kwiveke epheleyo into okubana iishops ezininzi ziye zathathelwa izinto, abantu bakuthi bekhala ngendlala lena othetha ngayo namhlanje. Ingaba ke ngoku umyalezo wakho uthini? Zinchaphazele njani ezaa zinto ezenzeke kule veki epheleyo apho kubulewe khona mhlawumbi abantu abathile, abanye baluza imisebenzi yabo, iishops azabikho? Le grant eniphila ngayo nina inceda kanjani xa kunje?
Kunzima kakhulu ngoba noba uyiphethe le mali yakho yegranti awuzazi uzawuthenga phi, ngoba abantu bathe bawulamba bawuzivulela bazithathele. Sibuhlungu ngento eyenzekileyo kakhulu, sibuhlungu ngoba ngosivaleleke yonke indawo, nokutya asiyazi uba siza kuthatha phi. Kusebenzekile uba kubekho umntu osicingelayo oko kuba sitye kobu bunzima sibufumeneyo. Uthi noba unayo loo senti unayo awuzazi uyathenga phi ngayo, ngoba abantu bathe bawulamba babona uba mabenze njani. Enkosi.
That's one of the recipients here, just explaining how bad the situation is before the lootings of last week, and how the lootings of last week made things even worse for her. So that's the sense that you are getting here. But basically, they are very, very grateful for the items they have received here. They are saying these items are going to go a very long way, and they are hoping and just a passing message of gratitude and thanking each and every volunteer who has come out today to assist them.
Well, thanks there to our reporter Ziniko Mhlaba, who's out in Kliptown in Soweto, where residents have been left vulnerable following days of looting and violence in that area. Meanwhile, relief supplies